Hey friends, welcome to our blending lesson today. So this week we are working on that OR sound like the corn card, and we've been talking about how we can spell it with either O-R, O-R-E, or O-A-R. In the word corn, that OR you hear in the middle is spelled with an O-R. All right, so let's do our high frequency words first. Of course, make sure you're trying your best to focus and pay attention to, really help yourself practice. All right, so fall, build, money, above, new, toward, early, thought, nothing, oh, began, right, instead, color, learn, better, sure, guess, full, climb, great, through, another, pour, put, round, only, large, none, for. Excellent. All right, so let's get started with our words. First word, torn. Your turn. Ta, or, torn. T says ta. And O-R, or. So remember, this O-R sounds exactly like our high frequency word, or. N says let's blend. Ta, or, torn. All right, next word. Torch. Your turn. Ta, or, ch, torch. T says ta. O-R, or. Remember that digraph CH says cha, never kaha, always cha. Let's blend. Ta, or, ch, torch. So you might remember from last week that O-R can also say like the word like shirt, like the shirt card. So of course, you just kind of have to be able to play around with the words until you find what sounds right. So for example, if you were to say this word, if you were to say that O-R with the sound, ta-ern, that would sound like a word that you know, turn, but it might not match a picture. Or ta-erch, or ta-archa, that might not sound right. Oh, wait, let me flip it so that it says or, like corn. Ta-orch, torch. That sounds a little better. Next word, form. Your turn. Or, form. F says O-R, or. M says Let's blend. Or, form. All right, next word. Tar. Your turn. Ta, R, tar. So this is taking it back to that star card from a few weeks ago, the long R as we've called it. T says ta. And A-R, R, let's blend. Ta, R, tar. All right, next word. Turn. Your turn. Ta, turn. T says ta. And then in this word, turn, it is in the middle. But this is spelled with U-R. You are saying ta, and says let's blend. Ta, turn. All right, next word. Worn. Your turn. Wa, or, worn. Sound. Wa. O-R, or. and says wa orn, worn, worn. Okay, next word. Tore, your turn. Ta, or, tore. She tore her jacket. Her jacket was torn. So T says ta. And in this word, tore, it is the O-R-E that makes that or sound. Ta, or, tore. So again, normally we know that O blank E, if it's a silent E, can say long O, but then it would be ta, o-er, ta, o-er. That doesn't quite sound right. And we know that O-R can say so if we were to try it that way, ta, ta, well, that doesn't quite sound right either. So of course, now that you know that O-R-E can say or, then just flip it when you need to. Next word, pork, your turn. Pa, or, k, pork. P says pa, O-R, or, pa, or. K says ka, pa, or, k, pork. Okay. Next word, park, your turn. Pa, R, k, park. This is another one of those A-R, like the star card. P says pa, A-R, like star, R. And K says ka, pa, ark, park. So notice between the word pork and the word park, all we did was change one letter. We changed the O to the A. And so that turned the sound from or to R. All right, next word, dark, your turn. Da, R, k, dark. So I can take the word park and I can do some letter math. I can subtract the pa and add a da and have the word dark. So D says da. Thank you so much. And A-R, R. And K says ka, da, ark, dark. Thanks so much if you're participating. Next word, teach, your turn. Ta, E, ch, teach. T says ta, and when I say the word teach, I hear the letter E next. Ta, E. And in this word, teach, that long E is spelled with an E-A. That's the vowel team that's working together to say long E. Ta, E. And then we know that cha is C-H. All right, so let's blend. Ta, E, ch, teach. So I'm going to change this word teach to mean someone who teaches. A teacher. Your turn. Ta, E, ch, teacher. So notice that when you say the end of that word teacher, you hear You hear the shirt card. And in this word teacher, it is an ER, which is saying that sound. So let's blend. Ta, E, ch, teacher. Excellent. All right, so let's read our board. Torn, torch, form, tar. Your turn. Thanks so much. Turn, worn, tore, pork. Your turn. Park, dark, teacher. Your turn. Wonderful. All right, let's do a sentence. High frequency word, can, High frequency word you. This is also a high frequency word, eat, but we have this EA vowel team that works together to say long E. Eat, eat. So now we can sound it out. Can you eat? C says ka. O-R, or, ka, or. And says n, ka, or, n, corn, like the corn card. Can you eat corn? High frequency word with, but now that we have the TH, the thumb card, we can sound it out. Wa, if, with. Can you eat corn with A? F says O-R, or. K says ka, orc, fork. Awesome, let's read our sentence. Can you eat corn with a fork? Your turn. Yes, wonderful. All right, so we do need some punctuation. So in this sentence, the very first word in the sentence tells you exactly what kind of punctuation it's going to need. So that word can, anything after that word, if a sentence begins with that word can, anything that comes after it is going to be asking a question. So can you eat corn with a fork? So it would have an answer like, yes, you can eat corn with a fork, or no, I wouldn't want to eat corn off of a fork because I like to eat corn on the cob. Or if it was, can you ride your bike? That's the beginning of a sentence beginning with the word can, so it has an answer. It would get a question mark. So pretty much if you're writing or if you see this in a book, if you see a sentence that starts with the word can, you know it's going to be a question. So it needs a question mark. Okay, and let's do some nouns and some verbs. So a noun, person, a place, or a thing, and a verb is an action. So in this sentence, the word corn is a noun. It's a thing, something you can touch. And the word fork is a thing, something you can touch. And our verb, eat, is our verb. That is an action. And also, we have a pronoun in our sentence. The word you is a pronoun because you can use the word you to talk about somebody else. So, can Mrs. Porter eat corn with a fork? Whoever was saying this sentence, if they said it to me, they would use the word you. But whoever says this sentence, if they were saying it to somebody else, not me, then they might say, can Mrs. Porter eat corn with a fork? But if that person is talking to me, can you eat corn with a fork? So of course, when you're using pronouns, just switch them out depending on who you're talking to or what the context of the sentence. All right, wonderful. Thanks so much for focus and participation. Remember, go back and review this video at another time to really help yourself practice. We'll see you later.